Hey, yo, what's up, good people? This is your boy Karabo, aka The Ghost. Welcome to Canteen Conversation Podcast. It's all about student life. You know what's up.
You know what's up, guys. And guys, you know I'm always with Karabo, and I am your host, Jade, guys. And today we have a guest, guys.
A very special
guest, and his name is TSHEPO.
Six. Alright, bro. Since the podcast is about student life, let's break it down. Who are you? What do you do? Where you from? You know what's up.
Okay. Clean vibes.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. I've been wanting and craving.
Craving to be on the post.
Now you know.
So yeah, I'm so glad that you guys are here to interview and get to know me a bit. You know, my name, it is TSHEPO. And okay,
TSHEPO
sounds professional. Say
not even. Come on. So I go by the name Pro. Business wise.
Why?
You know that why. I also get that why, but I think reason they call me Pro, it's because my business, it's Pro Production Studios.
Yo.
So the Pro
out.
means it's professional.
Down cool.
So background check. I went to school in Masbambane College, Orange Farm. It's a private school just around here. And what else? I did my grade 12 there.
Your primary school.
My primary school as well there. So
product,
I am. I'm a product.
So what was the experience like at that school?
It was amazing, having to have like a black community that has a private school that had like teachers and principals that were like white.
Wow.
So it's like it's crazy because so many people, when they see you wearing that uniform, they think you cheese boy.
Yeah. Rich boy.
You
if you went to a private school, you are labeled as a cheese boy.
So it was a crazy experience as well, and quite interesting.
Wow. What made it interesting?
I mean the vibes, like the energy you get from people. Not everyone is happy, or rather they see you as like a regular guy from the hood. So it's been.
Alright, let's go back to grade 10 because I believe that's where it all starts with I want to be TSHEPO Pro Production. That's where you decide your career. So which subjects were you doing?
Sure, crazy enough. The subject that I was supposed to do, I didn't do them.
What subject?
So I wanted to be a pilot.
Wow.
When after I finished, just before I finished my high school, but it didn't work out. I don't know, kind of switched on my grade 12. So the subject that I did was business studies. I enjoyed
business studies. It was like a nice subject.
Sure, I really enjoyed
easy
that one.
to understand.
Yeah. And geography, life sciences. So those are the main subjects that I really enjoyed.
Okay.
And they led me to having a business actually. Crazy enough.
Yeah.
So it wasn't anymore about flying planes.
It was about taking pictures.
It was about just having a business.
Cool. So let's get to current affairs, young person, a nice gent. What do you do, bro? You gotta do something
because now you're growing up and you're actually realizing I have to be that rich person I thought of being when I was younger. True. Like your younger self, your younger self is always there to remind you about wait, I had a vision when I was this age.
Yeah.
So what are you currently doing to pursue those dreams?
Okay. I think now it's like my 6th year. I finished matric. So
you OG, yeah?
Hey, get me there. So I mean I started off going to tertiary, I went to Varsity, studied photography there. And it's crazy that when I actually took that decision to study photography, it was like a school career day that we did there at Varsity. So it was like a last minute second decision, So I didn't expect that I'd take media as one of my goals.
Yeah. But like they say, God works in mysterious ways.
True. True. So I've been running this business since 2017 till now. So he has blessed me with so much clients, been getting money, although, when you're young, you just finish the money and you don't know what you did with it. So, yeah, it's been a good experience to have, this business. And it comes with so many things that I've learned, because now currently I'm working. Not like full time in business, but I'm working, and I don't know if I should say the company, but
you don't really.
I don't really have to.
You're comfortable with what you do.
Okay. Well, I am comfortable because, but it's it's mixed. So I work for Reach for a Dream. It's an organization that works with life-threatened children. So kids that are like facing problems with, I don't know, HIV, cancer, So we do dreams for them. So I'm the person that takes pictures for those kids so that we can get sponsors, and show their donors,
Wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah. So that's my 9-to-5 job.
So your passion is like actually going towards a good thing.
Exactly.
Wow.
Actually, when you say that, I love kids. I love kids so much.
Since you're a grown man, do you plan on having kids of your own?
Soon. Next year.
Next year, guys. Next year is soon.
Next year.
Next year. Okay, maybe one.
You wanna have one kid? Your diapers are expensive. I'm a kimbi.
True, exactly.
Okay, bro. Since you mentioned you were studying at Varsity, I wanna know, as a guy coming from Orange Farm,
yeah,
how's the experience? How do you fit into Varsity? Because that's private shit.
Yes. And Orange Farm is it welcoming area vibes.
Funny enough, when you go to school or when you go wherever and you meet a random person, then you guys just vibe, become friends.
Yeah.
So it took me probably days just to to get in that zone and understand how this place works. Like I wasn't that far apart, hence I come from like a background of private school. There's still that vibe, but it's not as much as tertiary institution. So it wasn't that distant. It wasn't that difficult. So
have you ever got yourself into a bad crowd, like
hey guys, what are you talking about? Hey. 2017, I did, but it wasn't, because after all, we do have choices ourselves. Someone can show you something, you choose to do it or not. Jay, do you want to say something?
Not right now.
I did get myself into some things here.
Did drugs?
Not really drugs, but there's this purple thing that they call. So it was nice. A couple of days, and I was good with it. So after all, Bram is Bram, guys.
Bram is Bram. Bram will
so
make you waste your money.
Exactly.
Guys.
Exactly.
Bram, you come home broke.
Hey.
Don't go to Bram, please. Don't go. So did you as a teenager growing up, we often suffer from mental illness, depression, what, all those funny things that teenagers go through, because life is life in your outside. Because we're always stressing about the future, and how teenagers think, like we're so determined to make it that sometimes we go into the smaller corner and we feel stuck and we struggle to fight through it. So since you have a business, I'm figuring out you actually pushed through that little corner that you held yourself in trying to make it. So how did you deal with it?
Okay. You know, being a firstborn in a black house and they expect so much from you. Like it is, I wouldn't say, yeah, it is challenging and quite grooming as well, because everything that you do, they're looking at you. And I mean, you need to be a good example to the ones that are coming behind you. So, not really mental health, but I think growing as a general, like it's been something that has taught me how to live my life and the choices that I make, you know. And I mean, sometimes it's good to, not sometimes, but always it's good to be transparent to the people that are close to you. Yeah.
So, bro, before we started shooting, I went through your IG. There was something you were busy with.
Stalker alert.
BTW. What were you guys on
BTW.
about? Yeah.
Hey.
What was that?
Hey. Okay. Sure. BTW. It's actually behind the wall. That's the whole definition.
Okay.
We started with my friends, you know, started this beautiful movement of making, it was actually diverse, so I don't know how to put it. You know, when you have like a shop and you're not only selling what you wanted to sell, you're selling like, probably like you wanted to sell appliances and now you're selling like goodies, sweets, you're selling clothes. It's like it's a whole diverse, you know. So that's what we did. The goal was to do events and to have like people perform and introduce like new upcoming artists and stuff. So we did that, but
like
as well
actually inspiring new talents to like not give up and keep pushing. That's actually quite interesting from my perspective.
So we did that and it grew up to become like a whole, I don't know, agency thing, type of thing, in a perspective that we had models, you know. We had
like a youth movement.
Yeah. And it was beautiful because everyone was supporting. There was no one that was stepping back or, you know, so it was like a beautiful movement that we did, But as you hear me talking, I say was. So unfortunately, the person that, you know, brought us together passed away. So now, so now we had to put it on a pause, and I think we're still, you know, thinking about it. Yeah, because I mean, he passed away 2021. So now we're still not COVID, not COVID, but it was during COVID. So we still, you know, trying to digest, I mean, and think about
the next step.
The next step. So
So, bruh, with everything that has happened in your life, what keeps you going?
Like, what's your motto?
Ooh, guys. Sure.
You gotta have something.
My motto
is a family man, guys. You look like your motto is like, I need to be able to provide for my family.
I would love that.
Like, you look like that's your motto. That's why you work so hard.
I would really love that, actually.
This guy's a mentor, eh? He's a good guy.
Very good guy. The girl who marries you is
He's very
giving me credit here, eh? He's crediting me, eh?
I don't get ahead of yourself.
So, so my motto, it's diversity. Like, I just wanna, you know, when everyone is running that side, I wanna be that guy that runs
like
the other direction.
Like we can get on the same page. I also don't like doing what everybody does.
So, regards to business and life, I feel like I just wanna be different from everyone, and I don't want to be like the person that's being seen or on the spotlight, you know.
But you can't help it if you are on the spotlight, like now you're on the spotlight.
Am I?
Yeah,
you
are.
didn't tell me.
It's like, isn't it? Can't you think?
So, no, true. That's true. but it does come like with decisions as well. Like if I really want to be on the spotlight, and there was someone that was telling me that actually it was a question that if you're doing so good in your community or in your country, like, and then you get this recognition, like Nelson Mandela. I mean, he was trying to fight the apartheid, regime.
And then he won the Nobel Prize and etc.
He became the man, Like, did he call it to himself, or was it something that just came with his work that he did?
But I can't agree with you or disagree with you there or give any statement, because what I believe is that Nelson Mandela is just the face of South Africa, so as black people could think apartheid came to an end. I strongly believe in the whole Nelson Mandela thing due to books I've read.
Okay. Fair enough.
Hey guys, we're too young to talk about it. Okay, bro, let's go back.
I felt like he was paid, like why specifically him when everybody else was trying to make a movement of changing.
Jay, come back.
You see, like that's my perspective.
Okay.
I want to ask you, Guti, since you said you studied at Varsity, would you recommend someone coming from an orange farm or somewhere to go study at Varsity?
Guys, tertiary, I want to say this too, especially matrics. Tertiary is so important, guys. Besides like the books, modules and whatnot, like seeing that life, experiencing that 1 year, that first year, it's so important to everyone, because that's where you see that you've grown.
And it's actually the year, like once you choose to study tertiary, that's actually the year where you grow a lot as a person.
True.
Like you meet people that's on different levels, people that's out here hustling their asses off, working 5 jobs and stuff, 2 jobs. People are studying 2 degrees and out here like, what am I doing that is wrong? I'm just studying 1 degree, I'm focused on this, And I feel like that's where you actually get your drive to success. Like watching other people actually pushing themselves beyond limits.
Yeah.
Especially, not in a bad offense, but especially black males. Like I've met black males, like they are determined to, like they are determined to be successful.
They have
like
the drive,
they're working 2 jobs a day, studying 2 degrees at the same time. Then I'm like,
Do you just say black man? Do you say black man?
Black man.
Fuck it. So, as a young person, you gotta have a drug. What's a drug? See, there's alcohol, sex, women. What's a drug, bro? You gotta have something.
It's coming. It's coming from.
It's coming from our nature as a young adult.
I think my drive.
My mother sees this, I'm dead.
I think my drive, to be honest, and I know you guys won't believe it.
I feel like you're about to say something silly.
Don't say food.
Come on, guys. Come on. It's Christ.
Okay, that's not bad.
I know.
That's actually a very good thing.
Yeah. So, like I said, I love kids, guys. Like, I don't know how to even put it down for you guys. Like, I'm so happy when I'm around kids. I am so happy. No, not in that perspective. Not in that perspective. Like giving back.
The community,
exactly.
People, like basically being kind and noble.
Yeah. So when you guys are running a podcast that says education, it gives me an idea that I need to teach these kids how to grow up properly and how to make the right choices.
Because honestly, I agree with you that, and I feel like that's a good thing to do. Because today we grow up in a society where kids are misled by drugs. Like you see us people that go to groove, the younger ones growing up. Okay, growing up is like, the younger ones look up to us and they feel like, no, groove is life. Like, oh my gosh, she's smoking bubbly, that is so cool. She's drinking, that is so cool. She's dancing, like they feel like that's the life. Because honestly, when I grew up in my hood, where I grew up, there's gangsterism. People die every day. There's drug addicts, there's prostitution. Young girls are selling their bodies to older men for money and alcohol, And that's not a life. So I feel like what you're trying to do is a good thing, to teach children that certain things in life is not a must.
Yeah. Definitely.
Now I'm since we have a nice movement.
Hey, I don't have that mind. Hey, for diapers.
So, bro, thank you for coming through to the show, Nick.
Thank you so much, guys.
I always ask people this question: what do you think of the podcast? The Canteen Conversation podcast, because it's a movement, it's a youth movement.
Oh,
it's the only one saying.
Oh, it's a youth movement.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. I'm really so happy and I'm glad, guys, that you guys are running this, especially for education, guys. Like it's so, we take education so lightly
we do
in this life, and I mean,
because we want rich men. That's why we take
exactly. We don't want to work anymore.
Yeah.
We don't want to do things for ourselves.
Yeah.
We just want money.
Due to forex traders that showed us how to make 1 million in one day.
Exactly. So I'm really happy that you guys are doing this beautiful podcast and movement, and I know for a fact that you guys, if you are consistent in this, someone out there will definitely learn something. And then will change their ways of doing things.
Yeah.
So please guys, keep on. And yes,
and he's watching. He's gonna sponsor us, eh?
yeah, definitely. He should. Please. He should.
More fire.
Yes, please, more fire. Do the most.
Yeah.
So before we end today's episode,
Okay.
you said you like kids and kids movement in inverted commas.
Okay.
I have a course that is fun for kids, and since you want to
Okay.
teach kids about certain education and things, I have a fun for kids course for you.
Okay.
It's like pretty simple. If you know this, I can see you really love kids. So let's begin. So, which character has a nose that grows longer every time he lies?
Why would you do that to me? Why on earth would you do that?
You love kids, and obviously kids love like cartoons, and you should know this because this comes in, I think it's a Shrek movie. Every time he lies, his nose grows longer.
Isn't it donkey? Oh, that's not for me, eh?
It starts
I can
with
help.
P.
I can help.
No, don't help him. He loves kids.
P. Stop thinking. Pinnacle something.
Pinocchio.
Yeah, I was close.
Okay.
Hey.
What type of fish is Nemo?
Fish. Clown.
Yeah,
No.
that's good. Woo, woo, woo.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Oh, and who is the main character in the movie Frozen? This should be so easy. So easy. Everything she touches goes into ice.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What is it?
Is it not Frozen?
No, that's the movie's name. Her sister's name is Ona.
Is it Elsa?
Okay, this is the last. No, there's still 2 questions left. Where does Santa Claus live?
Saturday.
Where does
Santa
Santa Claus
Claus.
live? If you don't get this one, then
Hey,
it's your
guys.
Christmas spirit events.
I don't even know. Santa Claus. In the skies or somewhere.
No, he lives in the North Pole.
Oh yeah. North Pole.
He loves you so much, ne? Right. Okay, since it's October, ne, this is the last question. In October often has to do with Halloween, aka the ghost.
You know what's up.
So, what is the famous activity done on Halloween day? This you should know because kids go door to door doing what? Collecting
Also,
sweets.
Dwight knows
So what is the
Dwight.
The actual name.
Yeah, like what do they call
Dwight,
it?
yes.
It starts with the T.
He might also Dwight.
Dwight, what is it? Come on. Come on. We are black men. Yeah, we are black men helping each other.
If you don't get that
Sounds
one
like
right, I can pinch you.
Ah, come on.
Little kids need to get pinched if they don't listen.
Okay, I think I'll leave this one.
It's funny.
KB, what is it?
Should I answer it?
Yeah, answer it. What is it?
I don't know.
Should I just tell you guys?
I know it, but I'm not sure.
It's called trick or treat.
Trick or treat, yes! That one, yeah.
Hi guys, I mean, come on now.
Oh,
Come on now.
close.
You need to watch cartoons. Because kids love cartoons. That's how you can educate them.
True, yeah.
Trick or treat. So, TSHEPO. But you know those TikTok videos where they say, where Palisa asks TSHEPO for answers, then the class is, Palisa, TSHEPO. So, TSHEPO, we have unfortunately come to the end of our episode today. It was actually very nice to have you over, you know, clownfish. You know, I'm just joking, guys. This guy is actually very inspirational with a good mindset. And never give up on your dreams. So TSHEPO, before we actually close, what's the word of the day for you?
Word of the day for me, I would say love.
Love.
Yeah.
Love yourself.
Kindness, because you're big on kindness.
I mean, yeah. Love it's the most widest word that you could use ever. So I would say love.
But today's you take love for a fool. So rather be kind, guys. Be kind and loyal. So we come to the end of our episode today. Guys, love all, be kind to all. You know the vibes.
Yeah.
You know what's up. So yeah, guys, don't forget to check us out on YouTube as well as on Instagram, at Facebook at CC Podcast Student Life, and on YouTube at Canteen Conversations Student Life. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe button, and also turn on those post notifications because you don't want to miss what's coming.
Show some love.
Yeah.